A certificate of achievement award to the unvaccinated for surviving the greatest psychological fear campaign in human history. Ah yes, tinfoil hat wearers 1, everyone else 0. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/insane people Facebook, where yes, and social media forever will stand as stupid as shit. So, if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, if you guys would like to save 10% on your next order of gamer subs, use code Tommy at checkout, or click the link down below. It'll automatically apply the discount to your transaction, and it helps support the channel. Thank you. Watch your labels. In the near future, if your coffee says cell-cultured, molecular, or cultivated, then your coffee was created in a science lab. Hey, think what? Heads up, the coffee that happens to be from a lab's not going to be replacing everything that's on the shelf. You're still going to be able to pick. You just need to read more than the brand label. Then again, knowing the type of people that would buy this type of coffee and then complain afterwards is the same type of logic as the people that I happen to work with, which are the same wavelength as the schmuck from Elemental that wanted the free one. Pixar really did their research and nailed the logic of retail customers. And, you know, then that would all stem back down to the person that would make the post about the coffee beans being chemical and all the stuff, and apparently everything from a lab happens to be bad. That's about as dumb logic as a person who's vegan complaining about you eating meat, meanwhile they're wearing a leather jacket. Bees get dementia from the aluminum sprayed from the 3 Masonic planes. Bee bread has traditionally been the sustenance of warriors in the wild, as it is calorically dense, mineral-rich, and supports testosterone, the necessary hormone for men to not care about pro-social, conformist behaviors. If you have family members who have dementia, know that your taxes go to fund more innocent people getting dementia. Hey YouTube, I am not spreading medical misinformation. I am making fun of it. I just need for you guys to know this, and I happen to say this vocally because now I have to. Will you fight for the bees when they do so much for you? You know, this explains why they never made a bee movie too, because they age really quick. You know, honestly, I never really did the research into it. I didn't realize that bees only live for a few months. But then again, that makes sense. They're born, they happen to do their job, they happen to then breed with the queen to be able to make more, and then they die. You know, in other words, honey, nut, Cheerio. Yes, you have parasites. If you have tumors, you have parasites. If you have swollen lymph nodes, you have parasites. If you have endometriosis, you have parasites. If you have diabetes, you have parasites. If you have IBS, you have parasites. If you have Crohn's, you have parasites. If you have ulcerative colitis, you have parasites. If you have PCOS, you have parasites. If you have fibroids, you have parasites. If you have fibromyalgia, you have parasites. If you have hypothyroidism, you have parasites. If you have Hashimoto's, you have parasites. I know 2 people that have Hashimoto's. No, they don't. If you have hyperthyroidism, you have parasites. If you have hematoid arthritis, you have parasites. If you have eczema, you have parasites. Well, guess I'm infected then. If you have a cystic acne, you have parasites. If you have psoriasis, you have parasites. If you have multiple sclerosis, you have parasites. If you have lupus, you have parasites. If you have ADHD, you have parasites. God dang it, the train's done infecting me. If you have anxiety, you have parasites. Can the parasites suck away the anxiety then? Same thing with this next one, depression. Look, hey, little bug in my head. If you happen to want to eat the anxiety and depression, we can work out a rental agreement and then you could just do the big suck, okay? If you have a bipolar disorder, you have parasites. If you have autism, you have parasites. Alright, screw you. You know what? Rocky Road McDonald's. Oh my god, I saw your voodoo episode last night. You guys shouldn't be messing with that stuff. It is pure evil. I was really creeped out by the pic with the face coming out of the torch of the voodoo priestess. Do you guys have that picture posted everywhere?
You know, as much as I like those ghost hunting TV shows or those quote-unquote reality ghost hunter stuff, and I play Phasmo with my friends from time to time, people really out here still thinking that those are non-fiction and everything. Shows like that will say based off of true events, and then the only true thing about it is that they got drive-through on the way over.
Plan to inbox me on Messenger by saying, pay me $20,000.
Sending $50,000 to the first lucky person to message me now. You know, initially I would have expected this to be on a Twitter thing, but considering that this is on Facebook now, I'm not surprised they're branching out to different social media, but also considering the major demographic of the Facebook being people who would probably fall for this stuff, I'm not surprised. Like when your parents happen to share something with you, oh, look at this, it's nice and cute, but then you realize, oh yeah, it's an AI video. Again, you wonder why Georgia is in a severe drought? This is why. I took these photos yesterday. The ripples in the cloud reflects radio frequencies being transmitted to extend cloud cover. They have the ability to steal moisture based on what they spray in the clouds. Normally, silver iodine. They can draw moisture away from or to locations, causing severe drought or flooding. Then magically, fires break out and consume farmland, destroying crops and cattle. It's not magical. Somebody probably just found out whether or not they're having a boy or a girl. And this can be done easily by drones now. It's not by coincidence or changes in the climate. It is being engineered on purpose. We must fast and pray that God can and will override this manipulation. He has the power to do it, but the people must exercise their authority and pray to the living God to intervene. Look, if you're praying for this God to stop it, wouldn't that also mean that that same God allowed it to happen in the first place? Doesn't that kind of seem, I don't know, a little freaking hypocritical or something? I don't know. Oh, that also implies all of this shit's real. A nice Saturday stroll through Costco. Yes, posted to public on Facebook. Yep, checks out as something being stupid because, God forbid, you happen to go into a warehouse the size of a football field and you happen to find 4 people that happen to be wearing clothes that you don't really like. On, what is this, Saturday? Oh yeah, the busiest shopping day of the week. On average, by the way, not going by like the entire world or anything, but as somebody who actually works retail, Saturday's usually the big day. I'm programming the computer in my head to be as youthful looking and healthy as possible by having it tell my body to constantly produce stem cells. And a stem cell can become any cell that it needs to be. Yeah, except for you, it's any brain cell except one that has common sense in it. I'm literally brainwashing myself with subliminal messages all day long, and I'm dropping weight and looking younger by the day. I pull a muscle, I heal before I wake up. My mom is freaking out. She can't believe it. I got her started on what I'm doing the other day. Yes, if you want to become a stronger, more physically fit human being, there's no type of exercise or medication or procedure or anything actually biological to it. It's all in your head. You just need to think it. Hey, YouTube, for the sake of things, that is called sarcasm.
Can anyone set me up with an Asian girl who likes talking, the outdoors, relaxing, and partying? Please, I am dying for affection, and most Asian girls are so kawaii. I'm 26 years old and so freaking lonely. It's just so boring.
And the reason I ask for an Asian girl is because I don't know. I have a thing for Asians, Latinas, Russians, British, and Arabian girls. Just please, someone set me up. I'm desperate. We can tell. Yes, but I'm desperate for companionship. Again, we can tell. Heck. We don't even have to be girlfriend and boyfriend. I just want the company of a female in my life and see where it goes from there. Please, please, please. Somebody help me. Note that no tears are being shed. I'm desperate, but I'm not that kind of desperate. Sure you aren't. I'm just bored out of my freaking mind for particular female companionship desperate.
Ah, yes, you know, not desperate, just desperate. But with that, that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!